stereo microphone. Do we have sound now? We should have sound now. Let's say that whole thing again. Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum Sewing's live stream. I was talking about how it's Sage's birthday. Happy birthday, Sage.
How about now you have sound? Yes.
Yes. So the
Yeah, you know what we were just talking about? The secret of life. Patrick and I discovered it, and we decided we would share it with you in those first few minutes.
But you missed it.
Wouldn't it be nice to know the secret? What is this?
We figured it out. Aww.
Is it just LOVE?
Yes.
The secret of life is LOVE.
Contact love.
Stop it.
Eye contact love. We were also saying that it was kind of typical for me, like Sage was like, their live stream starts every day the same way, which is Patrick being like, good morning. And then you see Jeannie running around in the background.
Because I lost my nuts.
Because she lost her nuts.
That's like the biggest thing we say now is I've lost my nuts.
It happens every minute of every day. So anyways, lots to talk about today. The biggest thing was, I had mentioned last week, I was having a conversation with Baby Lock on Friday. Part of that conversation was to figure out our provision numbers. So we actually got really, really good news.
Oh, yeah.
Which is we were a very early and kind of very big order for
the Solaris
upgrades.
We were a big order and an early order for the Luminaire upgrades as well.
We were. And so...
However, we'll probably be waiting on those a little longer.
Yeah. So it was funny because when I called my rep about the brother order, he was like, we've got like, we didn't go. We weren't physically attending the thing. And so he's like, I've got to put everybody's order in that physically attended. And I was like, that's not how this is going to work. I'm giving you a big order right now. So he put the order in while we were talking. Thank you, Chris, if you're watching. And so we got that order confirmation really early too. But what Baby Lock told us last Friday was you guys were a very big, very early order. And she's like, she goes right now, and their system kind of gives them an idea. And this is unfortunately what's lacking with Brother right now because of their system issues. But Baby Lock has the ability to kind of see everything. And I can't remember the date. Was it September 15th?
September 19th.
September 19th. So she goes, right now, our system is showing that you're going to get the items that you ordered by September 19th. Now, we overbought.
Or are they going to ship by September 19th?
They will ship by September 19th.
Okay, so around this time, we should have everyone's upgrade that has put their name in.
By this time next month, we should have everybody's upgrade. Now, that said, I mean, that is kind of subject to change. But I asked her, I go, how positive are you about this? Like, how are you feeling about this? Do you feel like the system's accurate? Like, I know you guys have talked about shortages, and they are delivering based upon how they were ordered.
Yeah.
And she was like, I've been entering orders all day on Friday, and those orders that, like, for people that called Thursday and Friday of that week, their orders were shipping November and December.
Yes.
So she's like, I feel pretty confident that you guys will have those upgrades.
And are they sending them all then? Or does that mean we might get some in between?
I have a feeling we'll get like kind of
a couple
like
allocations.
bits and bytes, but, and they are starting to ship next week. Like kind of end of this week, next week for those next kind of rounds. So we should have some early. Of course, we'll have them when we have them, and that's.
But we're hoping everyone that has put in their orders.
She seemed to be very confident that we would really have them before the end of September. So that was great news. That said, as we talked about last week, a lot of people have reached out with interest in paying for their stuff. But now that we know on the Baby Lock side what it looks like, we're going to start calling and collecting payment.
Yeah.
So, brother. I'm not going to start calling people until I have a better idea. Now, Brother has basically said they are going to provision not based upon how they were ordered, but they're going to try to spread the love. That said, it was a big order. And so as such, we should get higher numbers. Like, and Chris kind of said the same thing. Like, our order was pretty large. A lot of people ordered 20 and we ordered like more like 50. So he's like, you should get more, but that's going to be spread out over a longer period of time. And when I talked to him last week, I said, when are those shipping? And he goes, we have not shipped those yet. They're working to figure it out. Rather than an automated system happening at Brother right now, I think it's like people pushing pens. So that's taken a little bit longer time. So we appreciate your patience.
And quite realistically, like, we're going to be supporting you on it. We're going to be showing you how to use it. Our class is, hopefully Michelle and I will get one of the early ones. We haven't gotten ours either. We do have like a
so they
one.
promised the Brother, and right now I still do have that Luminaire. So a couple of people, we'll call today.
Miss Cheryl, shouldn't you be somewhere having something done? Is that like
that's
on the
not,
DL?
yeah, that's why would you say that?
I don't know. I was.
You know, this
today's
is
the
a
day.
reality from the maybe she's watching on her phone, but like maybe like this
I'm
is what our
thinking about
kids
you.
this is what our kids talk about. Our kids like we'll run into somebody
I
at like
thought that was
Costco.
like, I thought that was on the DL.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. That's like you on the DL means you don't say anything.
So, okay.
So-
But
so-
I thought today was the day, and I've been like thinking about you.
So
since I
we'll
got
run
up
into
this
folks
morning.
and like folks will start talking to my kids about stuff like in my kids' lives, and my kids afterwards are like, "That's creepy, Dad. I want them to know that stuff about me." So, anyways, great news about the Baby Lock upgrades. Baby
and the
Lock
Luminaire,
orders.
the Luminaire upgrades.
They're coming.
I
They're
know
coming.
it looks like online, like everyone's getting it, but the dealers, we got 6.
Everybody got 6, and
I know
we provision those in order of how people signed up for it. As of Sunday, because I did another count on Sunday, and a couple more people have bought the Solaris upgrade. But as of Sunday, we had our orders covered by the orders we had made.
Yeah, because we ordered more.
I may order more, but it's kind of funny the way these bundles are happening. So if anybody's concerned, reach out, call us, and we can talk to you about it. But
we just don't want you to feel like you're missing out because you see somebody's got it and somebody in the East
yeah,
Coast.
we did have somebody that was like, everybody's getting it. And it's like, no, not
everyone is
everybody's
not
getting
getting
it.
it.
All the dealers either got 3 or 6 based upon their initial order. Our order was big enough to get 6. And then, like I said, I mean, Kathy was literally like, you guys were one of the first orders. Like
Yeah,
the
so
day we could
realistically,
order those,
yes.
we ordered them.
You will get
and you
them
ladies did
early.
the right thing by signing up for everything online, because that way we knew what we needed to cover.
And then we'll have a class for everybody. It's,
if you didn't get it here, you can pay to take the class, etc.
Yeah.
So,
And
okay.
it'll be great. We're all gonna. I haven't gotten mine yet. I'm busy. We're all busy with other stuff. Don't worry about it. We'll get it and we'll do a class and it'll be amazing and you'll learn all your features and nobody's missing
You'll
out.
have the best teachers.
You'll have the best teachers.
So,
Nobody's missing out on anything.
Other than that, like I was saying, like I feel like we might be pushing a week. It was really kind of busy the last couple of weeks in service. The guys have done a great job keeping up. Max has been working a day or two a week.
And we have a surprise tomorrow.
Well, yeah, you can surprise them tomorrow. And then, did you sew the houses yesterday on Cup of Cheer?
I brought some stuff that was done yesterday. We did, I don't even know if we just worked in the list and did we sew the houses? I did, because I tried to do my homework afterwards, and but Sage got there, so then we were hanging out a little bit, and
I'm always the last to know. Jeannie's like, Sage is coming for her birthday today. I'm like, when? She's like, in an hour or two.
So part of the homework, I brought some of it to show you.
That was nice last night hanging out, though.
I know we have beautiful lawn furniture. We never use it because
It was a beautiful
because we're
night.
always
She's always working.
I'm like, gotta get it done.
I'm resting
So,
for my prey.
oh my God. What did we say?
I've been working my tail off
Patrick
lately.
has been working his tail off. What did we say yesterday?
My tail, because I'm a lion.
No, remember?
Everybody was joking about that last week. I'm joking about it. I don't really think I'm a lion.
Yeah, he does. He's always told me. He's always told me you can't have the lion and the lamb.
She very much prefers
And
the
I'm
lion.
like, ooh, I do. I like the lion. Right? Don't you want a lion? Patrick's a lion. He is. So,
Jeannie's all excited now.
oh my goodness. Okay, so this is house number 6. You've got your little itty bitty pocket up here. This is you know what you can stick in there? Like cold hard cash. Just have it sticking out. Piece of candy, Jolly Rancher, something like this. So this is
So you did sew the houses.
well, no, because this was a finish up of, I think this is section 5, and 5 goes to. So I started sewing this together. I didn't do deck the halls, so I wasn't able to complete it. I was able to complete. This is sections 1, 2, and 3. Look how cute this is. Here's section 1, connected to section 2, connected to section 3, because I had to finish up the homework, and then there it is. That's section 3 on the very, very bottom. So that's going to be the first part, and then there's a second part next to it, which is going to have 4, 5, 6, and 7. They're kind of like longer. I stitched this out as homework, so we didn't have enough time last night, of course. So this was the last one that we finished up, which was the snowman, and it was super cute because we did the fringe on like his little hat, and then the fringe also on his scarf. I did that with dissolve away thread. And then for homework, I did start my homework, which was this is the red house. And look at the little door. And with the little pocket on it, I was like badass because it was like lined it. Okay. It was bad, but I was able to like line that, up. And then look at the like hot cocoa, and it has the little pocket right here that you can put stuff in. But I did this backwards. The stripes were supposed to go this way. This way, ladies and gentlemen. So I think I had the blue house to do. I think I did about a third of my homework last night. And then once I put this down and it went down wrong, I went, okay, time to wrap it up. Once I make mistakes, then I'm like, time to wrap it up, Jeannie.
Hey, Mary, if you so it's a $0 purchase on the website. So go ahead and make the purchase. I'm in conversations with
we don't have the class up for upgrade 3.
Right. But,
how's she going to make the purchase?
She's saying love the class.
She wants to do the, yeah.
I was thinking she said, and the upgrade. But yeah, so when the class goes up, you guys will hear about it. Hey, not to cut you off here. Were you done talking about this?
So last sew along's going to be next week.
Is that like putting it all together?
No, there's not going to be a putting it all together, but the sew along next week is going to be the borders and the embellishments. And then you will be responsible for putting it all together.
Okay.
Because what's it called?
Sweet as Pie?
Yes.
So Marlene
Sweet as
asked,
Pie is coming out.
When is Sweet as Pie coming?
So my rep told me Sweet as Pie is going to ship. We do auto ship, and I did an auto ship for all the orders, so I'm going to get all of that. And I did order a little extra, but not a lot extra.
Did you
film
your homework at all?
Yes.
And will you post those?
I will post it today. I'll post the homework today.
So Karen, that will go up on the sew along site.
Oh, so you should see me in the video because I'm like, I think I'm putting the door on right. It's not because I hadn't done it either, and it came out perfect. It was perfect.
So all right. So are you done?
No, I'm not done. Sweet as pie is I'm getting last night I think I had to give him my numbers. So it is coming not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. However, that is just the embellishment kits and the designs. The fabric kits come from Maywood Fabrics, and I will email my rep today to see when they usually come out around the same time.
There's normally a delay on the fabric though, right? Like a little bit.
I'll figure out when those are getting shipped out. But I pre-ordered those my rep called me the day they came out. And I want to say they've all been pre-sold. I might have maybe five left, something like that. So if you haven't gotten it, get online or else you might be waiting.
We'll update you on that as well. How about Home Sweet Haunted Home? Can you still get that?
Sweet as Pie is a bench pillow. It's the 16 by 38. But ladies, wild and crazy, I'm thinking wall hanging. Cool. I've never done it. But
maybe your sew along will be like, this is how you do a wall hanging out of the bench pillow.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to figure it out. But I'm thinking wall hanging, and I'm excited because it's cute.
So can you get Home Sweet Haunted Home? I'm just trying to keep up with comments.
What Home Sweet Haunted Home? Are we talking the fabric kit? Because I think I have one or two of them in the store.
So you have the files too?
Yeah. I think I have all of it.
So Marlene, just drop Jeannie an email and we'll make sure we fill that for you.
Yeah, I'll look as soon as we're done.
So I want to talk about a couple things. So somebody reached out to Jeannie yesterday because the way they were watching the sew along, they were unable to make or see the comments.
And they wanted to make comments too.
So there is a link. So the way that we do this is we broadcast. It's actually called simulcasting, but we simulcast to YouTube, and then we simulcast to Facebook. Did you cut and paste from Facebook or YouTube in the sew along page?
I did what you told me. I clicked on Facebook, made it big, cut the link. See, I can follow directions.
She followed directions. Normally I get like this panic call, like, I don't see the link.
I do.
I've lost my nuts.
I start to panic when I
did get one panicked phone call yesterday, and
because the thing wouldn't connect, the phone wouldn't connect to.
We figured it out.
We did figure it out. I had 15 minutes
was
there
for you. So the sew along page is essentially a duplicate of the broadcast that's going to Facebook. I believe if you actually click on that link and you expand the window, you should be able to see those comments. So without knowing what this specific customer's process was, I'm not really sure. If you're on YouTube and you can't see or comment, then your security settings in YouTube are turned off to like not see or comment. B, if you're watching on the Facebook page, like not the sew along page, but the actual Facebook page, and you can't see or comment, then once again, that has to do with the security settings that you have set up in Facebook or YouTube. But I do believe if you're watching on the sew along page, you have a couple of different options. You can expand that video on the sew along page and you can watch the video. I'm not totally sure you can make comments there. However, I believe on the sew along page, above that video is the actual link that takes you to the true broadcast. And if you click on that link, it'll take you to where you need to be. So maybe what I will do,
and it would be good for me too, because a lot of times I'm like, hey ladies, and then nobody says anything. So maybe not many of them can make comments. Like there's only a small portion of them
we always look at the numbers, and we're aware that a lot of you watch the videos after the fact. So it was funny because at one point, just to make sure everything was going okay, I was doing an install in Janesville, and I opened my phone to make sure that I checked to make sure that everything was broadcasting and everything was fine.
You stalking me?
Oh,
Sometimes
you don't even know.
Sometimes he's like, "What are you doing at?" He knows where I am.
Well, because she doesn't answer her phone, and I like try calling her at the location she's supposed to be, but then I catch her at
TJ Maxx,
Boba, or TJ Maxx.
I love going to TJ Maxx.
So
I love it. I barely go anymore, but TJ Maxx to me is such a treat because you never know what you're gonna find.
Right, we don't need more stuff. We need
don't.
less stuff.
But I
so
love
that's why she's not allowed to go
TJ
anymore.
Maxx, and I'll go for like 10 minutes, and then I'll be there for like 2 hours.
So that so rarely happens anymore. But
yeah,
it
I
used
don't
to
do
happen
it
all the
anymore.
time. But anyways, I think the comment settings were fine. It appears that most of you are actually watching after the fact, and it could be that you go into the live video and you realize you're behind, so you watch it later. Because like when I looked, there were probably 20 or 30 people watching. But then we checked last night, like it was on our YouTube feed. So I looked at YouTube last night and 185 of you had watched. So a lot of people obviously watched after the fact. People probably get done with their day and then start watching later.
They come on and they go off and they have an appointment.
So that said, if you're struggling to make that, maybe your sew-along's next Monday at 10.
Yep.
So I am not working next Monday.
Patrick's like, he was so sad because he did that delivery yesterday, and
I wasn't sad that I was doing the delivery, but I haven't had
working on my day.
I had a really good July. Like I got after it in July, and with the kids' college tours and stuff like that, like I did a lot. But like I hadn't done anything since August 2nd. Like we'd been working basically all weekend for the last couple of weeks. So I was like, I am not working on Sunday. And I had a great time on Sunday.
What'd you do?
I climbed.
Oh, yeah, you went climbing.
And then I got up on Monday knowing I was working all day Monday. And I got up and I was like, I don't want to work today. But I was supposed to have a procedure next weekend that was going to take up some of my
He's doing
Sunday
the same thing I did.
And my Monday. And I was like, I haven't had like a real weekend since the start of August. And I was like, I'm moving it. So I moved it to December.
Yeah.
And so
the procedure. That's what we'll call it.
So next Monday, I will stick around. I was gonna like take off early in the morning and go do like some huge mountain bike ride.
I think you should still do that.
So I'm not gonna take off early, but I will commit to doing to talking about it on the live stream. I'll stick around for the start of the live stream and just long enough to talk about how to get to the how to actually get to where you can comment. And I'll try to film it and we'll post that, because I know some of you ladies are not the most technically savvy, and just being able to see it will be helpful. So we'll try to do that for you ladies next Monday. And then I'll take off and go out into the woods all day.
And be like a lion on the Serengeti.
On my bike.
On your bike. Okay, what else?
So anyways,
we need to do the giveaway. You need to be involved in that.
There was
and Michelle has a project to show them.
Yeah, there was something else that I was like, we need to talk about that today because people asked, and quite frankly, I'm forgetting. Oh, the only other thing that I really wanted to talk about was there have been a lot of questions about when stuff is coming. Like, when is this coming? How's this coming? And the only thing I would ask is that folks be patient with us. Like, I feel like, quite frankly, the supply chain issues we were facing, Betty, there is not a way to see comments from both YouTube and Facebook at the same time unless you're us. Unless you're watching both, and like there is a way to split your screen, watch both and do it that way. But quite frankly, if like a lot of the comments are really friendly, and that's great. But like if there's an important question or something like that, we try to address it in the live stream. The only thing I would comment on is just be aware, if you're not watching and it's live and you're commenting, we do not have time to go back and look at those comments.
I did that. I did that for the first time. Kimberbell did comments sold. I logged on and I was like, I got in a frenzy. I was like, I want to order that. I tried to order
And
it in
none of it was live.
It was from
So-
like the day
So
before.
Friday comments, we
got in a
do
frenzy.
have somebody that goes through those comments and compiles those comments for us. But like the way our lives are, we just don't have
We
the
don't go
ability
back.
to go back and look. So just keep in mind, if you're watching this and it's not like live, we don't see your comments. If you're watching this and it's live, we see all your comments, and not to make you feel like your comments aren't important. But if you ask a question that needs to be addressed for everybody, we will do our best to talk about that.
I look at the comments as the feed is going
Yeah,
on.
but like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, all right. So last but
And
not
yesterday's
least,
class, I also started and showed them how I did my scrappy back, and I was working on that I worked on it a little bit more last night, so hopefully I'll have my scrappy back done before. It's looking so cute.
I was just talking about supply chain. Please be patient with us regarding supply chain. So, like, we are entering a new period of time where I feel like the supply chain is getting worse again.
Really?
Period. Like, it's taking longer for us to get stuff. The brother snafu with their system has not helped that. But like, if you've got a machine in for parts, like I just got, and something I didn't know is I had a manufacturer that wasn't shipping back ordered parts unless it was attached to a different order. And so I called to be like, hey, I've been waiting for this stuff. It's been a really, really long time. And they're like, we can't afford, our shipping costs have gone up. So they were like, we can't afford to just ship this stuff out. Like, we've got to attach it to another order. And I was like, I didn't know that. I made another order that qualified for shipping so that they would ship that product to us. So just be patient as we go into the fall, because what we are hearing from our people is that there is, I think what was going on with China and the shutdowns in China at the end of last year is affecting global shipping. So it's just something to be aware of. Let's do our giveaways so that I can.
Okay, while you're doing that,
Go
let
up
me
front.
answer some of those questions. Marlene, I didn't have you on the list for the sew along tomorrow. So tomorrow's sew along is happening from 10:30 to 12:30. What you have to have prepped, can they not see? Are they seeing?
No, they're seeing.
Okay. What you have to have prepped is you need to, have everything prepped. You want to have your fabric prepped and ready to go. But we're going to start off with quilting the back. This is the back of like one of mine. So the muslin, the batting, and your back fabric. I'm going to do 3 different ones so everyone can participate. First one, I'm going to work with quilt bar. So you need, and the, Marlene, you should have that now. If you haven't been added to the sew along for tomorrow, you can either email me or you can sign up for the sew along directly on.
Cup fo chia.
Is that what I typed
That's what
in?
you typed in.
For sure, right?
Kimber Bell.
Okay.
Cup
So,
fo chia.
what was I saying? Email me and I'll add you to the sew along for tomorrow, or else you can. Hey Michelle, will you grab me the trivets, a pattern for the trivet, the large and the small. We're gonna do one with quilt bar.
Patrick, do you have keys?
We're gonna do one
Yes.
with an embroidered quilting design. So you do have to have one of those. Don't pick a really crazy busy one. I'm just gonna do the chevron, like one of the ones from Kimberbell. You could do like lines. You could do and it doesn't have to be from Kimberbell. It could be from anywhere. In the supply list, I put a list of places that you could buy a quilted embroidery design, and you don't have to have a big hoop for that. If you have a 5x7, that's fine, because it could be like right here in the center, and that would be totally fine. So we're gonna do, or it could go edge to edge. So we're gonna do one that way, and then if you have IQ Designer or Design, isn't this nice? It just it's my display. Do you like that, Patrick? It just stays right there. Or else we're gonna do one where we do IQ Designer or Design Center.
Is that your new sexy top? You should actually just set it up with some straps.
Yeah.
That's how Jeannie dressed when I met her.
Yeah, remember I bought this little top and it just tied in the back and around the neck. Thank you. This is what we're doing tomorrow in our sew along. So, and if you don't have the patterns yet, you could still join us if you want.
Talking about.
I know. You can join us. because you can just watch too. It's going to be so much fun, ladies. But we're going to do the last one. We're going to do that with IQ Designer.
Can we do the giveaway? So
yeah, let's do the giveaway.
I can.
And then Michelle has a project to show them. We are going to talk about the curated project.
Let's see. This I may switch up right now.
So the supply list is attached to your invitation to the class. And like I said, if you haven't gotten an invitation, then I might not know that you want to take it. You need to sign up online, and sometimes I miss stuff too. So make sure you email me today.
So,
yes, Ellie answered that question. There are 2 classes. The afternoon, we're going to do the sandwich wraps and sandwich bags on the serger.
Jeannie's out of the store on Friday. So if you need Jeannie, it's got to be
Both
before
of my
Friday.
kids are getting their wisdom teeth.
We've got the dual wisdom teeth action going. So,
yeah.
So Jeannie will be...
I'm going to be attending.
Hopefully I don't get like, the badger killed me!
It'll be fine. It's not me. It's them. Right?
She doesn't deal with her kids very well. So,
the only thing I don't deal with well is proofreading their papers.
No, I used to get calls regarding injuries and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
I don't deal with, like, my kids being injured. Like, I don't deal with that well at all. But this is different. They're going to be, like, medicated and, like... Wait, while you're doing that...
No, let's do this. So what the giveaway was, we did 2 giveaways.
So there were
which was the grand prize?
There were people that wanted to...
get the gem?
Yeah, that wanted... So is this not on the site?
So I put it up on the site.
This should be on the
Friday.
site.
So...
it's the Ricard gem. It's the same as...
So that's the grand prize?
Yeah, what was the simplicity version
called? So this was the... consolate. I mean, these are both really good prizes.
Yeah,
actually.
This is a re-gift. We're re-gifting.
Yes.
Because Betty won this, and she didn't have a machine. It's still brand new. We never sent it. See, there's the tag.
My uncle Sam's mother-in-law used to always re-gift, and so the funny thing was, she got in this habit of they would give her a gift.
Yeah.
And then like the next year for Christmas, she would give the gift back.
Yeah.
And like, but she would have no idea that she was re-gifting the same gift. So, the last couple of years of her life, it was like
a big joke.
It was a big joke, and like, but it was consistent, like, because I don't think she
so
got many gifts.
So the moral of the story is give her something you want.
Right. So, and in any case, if you answered the question, you will get the gem. If you didn't answer the question, you'll get this. And so let's see how this works out.
Mary, if I have your email address, I'm going to send you the link right now for the sew along. Is there anyone else? If I'm looking right now, I will send it to you. So if you go to our site, I think I'm not even sure. We'll
Robin Pyers, congratulations.
The question was, what is your...
She didn't answer the question. So
okay.
Robin won the cover.
Robin, I know you have a machine that's going to work. That's going to work for your machine.
Because that'll work all the way up to the
It works on so many
large
of them.
format machines. Okay, and so the next one needs to answer the question.
Tell them what the question was.
I don't remember what the question was.
What is your favorite
fall tradition? That was such a fun question, too.
Oh, look how cute you are.
Bam. Wow, that's awesome. First person. So Donna Anderson, my favorite fall tradition is eating pomegranates and looking at all the great fall tree colors. So is Donna local? Do we know if Donna's local?
Think is local.
Okay, so Donna, we'll reach out and let you know that you've won.
Let me put the names
given that you're not local, you'll have to pay the actual shipping for the gem. If those of you, I'll reach out and make sure that the gem is up there with Christine too. And I will.
We forget if I don't put your name on it right now.
I might not have made it active, Heather. So I'll reach out and see. So I need to go. Bye.
Okay, let's talk. Hey, Miss Michelle. Yes. You ready?
Hey, you have a.
I have a demo.
Yeah, she's early, but I didn't know if you wanted her to stay or go.
Stay. Okay, let's talk about don't trip over anything. Actually, can I sit? I'm going to sit here.
Okay.
I'm going to have you switch because I have a couple other things to talk to them about.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about a couple other things, and I'll try and be fast. Mary Krebs. Mary, I don't think, Mary Krebs, I don't think I have your email address. So email me at the store, or you can call the store. I'll send you a link. But if you want to go onto our website, just type in Trivet when you in the search bar, and it will pull up the free Zoom sew along that's going to be happening tomorrow morning.
Good morning, Miss Betty.
Just type in Trivet. A couple of things. Stephanie, I don't know if we have plum fabric. You're going to have to come in, and then we will check that. Rolo, yes, we have the Trivets in the morning, the sandwich wrap class in the afternoon. Cheryl, as far as Merry Christmas, you all, I am not going to be doing that as a sew along. However, I'm going to record.
Good morning, Ellie.
I'm going to be recording it, and I'm going to do it on my 10 needle. So if you have a 10 needle and you need to give it some more love, or if you've never done a Kimberbell project on it, I'm going to be doing it on there, and you can kind of. The advantage of the 10 needle is I'm not going to be rethreading. My thread's going to be up there. I'm just going to be programming it. I'm going to be sending stuff.
The best.
I'm going to be putting stops in so I can walk around the room, and my applique won't proceed without me doing the steps I need to do. So I am going to be recording that. I just have to find time to squeeze it in.
Hello, Miss Joanne. I always love it when they say good morning to me.
Oh, I know.
Thank you.
Mine needs extra.
Sure.
Oh, you're so perfect. We're going to do Merry Christmas, y'all. It's going to be 10 needle. You can still watch it if you have a single needle. And you can still do the project. It's going to be the same.
Oh,
there's just
Secretary Monday. Thank you, Secretary Monday.
Thank you very much, Secretary Monday. I want to talk a couple other things,
Take a breath.
and then we'll get started. So, if you are doing, I know I didn't put this up there yet. I brought my thread with me. So here are some colors that I pulled for my poinsettia project.
Ooh, those are beautiful.
And I know I didn't post it up there yet. My green that I'm going to be using for the leaves is going to be Kiwi,
Marilyn.
which is 5822. That's what I'm going to be using
Stephanie.
for my green. So when you look at it, I'm pulling my light green out. So the lightest green is what I'm doing. However, I had people come into the store to pick out their green thread, and they pick different ones. So if you're looking at your stash, I want you to just go in and pick a green that's going to pull out this lighter green. You don't have to, but that's how I'm doing it. You want that contrast. The whole point of your poinsettia panel is the contrast.
Oh my goodness. It looks beautiful.
Right?
Oop.
Isn't it so gorgeous?
It's gorgeous. Ooh, and the sparkly fabric on the back is
It's so pretty. So for my inner leaves, and like I said, I will send you an email. I picked 1913. That is what I did for the inner leaves. For my outer leaves, I did, I can't remember if it was 1925 or 1725. I will send you out an email. I'm sorry I haven't gotten around to it. I was working on it today. This morning I got up and just tossed it onto my machine. So if you're in that poinsettia class, you can pull from your stash. You are going to need a lot of thread. So
and a lot of bobbins too.
Yeah, I want to say I'm doing 4 colors. I did a variegated yellow in the center. I did a dark red on the inside petals, a lighter red on the outer petals, and then I'm going to be doing the green. You're probably going to need like two cones of each. I think probably like 6 cones, something like that. I haven't like measured it out. And we're going to go through a lot of bobbins. So our first class is going to be this. Is it this Thursday?
I think
25th?
so. I think I might have seen that.
The only thing you need to have, other than like your thread and your snap hoop and your bobbins, is you need to print this out. And I attached it to the supply list. Do not print out every template page. We are not using that. We are using our camera. So, but you need to print this out so we can keep track of the petals that we've done. And we're really going to be working on the center. You're not going to get through the whole thing. This is a big project. So that's to let you know about that. I want to go over a deal of the day, and then we're going to talk about some projects Michelle's doing.
If I were going to go rogue with that poinsettia panel, that would make the most unbelievable Christmas tree skirt.
Oh, yeah. Christmas tree skirt. I've seen it on quilts. I've seen it on bags. I've seen it like wall hangings.
Bags or wall hanging is great, but man, I would love to have that around the bottom of a Christmas tree. That would be so cool.
I think there's a pattern. There's a pattern for that.
Yeah.
I think my rep, Kimberly Huckabee, showed us there is a tree skirt pattern, so I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, that just seems like,
Yeah,
'cause they're
right?
so pretty, but how many things, I run out of wall space to hang them, but something like that would be mounted on the tree.
What if you, like, just cut it and then you had the petals? What if you, that would maybe be too small, but what if you just cut around the petals and, I mean, that would be amazing. Yes. Sadie Curtis? Okay, let's do...
Yeah, but we also have a question that I need you for.
Okay, let me just show them deal of the day.
Okay.
All right, deal of the day.
You can just wait.
We did this before, but I have it up there again. This is the Caterpillar Flex Light. And I have, here's mine. I love it. Okay, so my PQ 1500, which I absolutely
extra
love,
light.
it does not have great light.
And yours has the LED. Mine has the old bayonet mount bulb.
Really?
Yeah.
So even with my LED light,
I would love to have more light on that.
yeah. So this is the Caterpillar Flex Light. So you can bend it. So I have mine on the side of my PQ 1500, and I have this bent down. And this thing is so flexible, you can bend it like any direction. You have 3 different settings on here. So there is, I won't kill you with that. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Did you see the light get brighter and brighter and brighter? And it's also rechargeable. So you don't have batteries. You're just going to plug it in USB. Oh, sorry, Michelle. The other thing that's great about this light, I mean, I left it on all day because I was sewing, I was piecing, and I was embroidering. Like I said, you're not going to have to worry about batteries or anything like that. So you have those 3 different settings.
That's
and
amazing, 'cause
there
you
are
can
spare
move it.
cradles. So if you have a couple different machines, so I put this on the side of my PQ 1500, but if I want to put it on another machine, I can just take another cradle, and then you just put it in the cradle, just take it out and move it to the other machine. So you don't have to get multiple lights. So I didn't know how popular these would be, so I only have a handful of them and a handful of the cradles. One of these is for you, Miss Kitty Ann. But these are on the site. The other thing that's on the site, so they come like this. Isn't that great? And there's your USB cord.
So cool. I love that. That's amazing.
You got to have it for your
I
PQ
gotta have one.
1500.
Yeah, I do. Actually.
This is on the site too. Which one is the one? So I love this. So Judy Corrado came over to me at the quilt show, and she had gotten one of these, but this is the Caterpillar clamp light. And
So it's multi-purpose. It has
Yes.
light, which is always good.
let me make sure this is... So some pressure, put it down, and then it just clamps onto your ruler. What I love about this is it's got a light on it too. Do you see that? And this too has 3 different, is it 3 different settings or
Yeah.
2 different
So
settings
2.
for the light.
Yeah, 2.
And it's supposed to be able to hold up to 20 pounds. Really easy to use. You just push it down. You have this little lever, and then you do that, and then it holds onto it. I don't know about you guys, but I have had... There's times at night where my light's shining and it's shining in a direction. I can't see the line. I can't tell if I'm on the left side of the line or the right side of the line.
Yeah.
And so I've struggled cutting sometimes at night. So
I'll tell you why I would need this is because I'm always trying to grab the side of the ruler when I want to pick it up and move it.
Yeah.
And it's like I have a smooth surface for my cutting, and it's like I have to push it towards the end of the table and grab the bottom.
To slide
This
it.
would eliminate that altogether. So that would be
and-
perfect.
Yeah, and my rep was talking about how he saw his mother-in-law leaning her arm down on it. Leaning her arm down on it. So now you've got this clamp for the stability. You've got the light so you can see those lines and you can make those perfect cuts. You know, it makes all the difference. That's on the site too. These are $24.99 and 20% off. I can't remember the price on the clamp, but that's on there as well. And then the last thing I wanted to show you, oh wait, I have 2 more things. And I'll make it fast because Patrick needs me.
He just gave her the look. It was a great look.
Yeah, he gave me the look with the hands up. Love this. So this is going to be perfect for your holidays. If you want to get these for your girlfriends. This is going to be
it's so
a
cute.
magnetic slap band. You want me to slap it on
Yeah.
you?
Perfect.
Yeah, so it's just great for any wrist. You can put your pins on there, and whether you're quilting, whatever you're doing, just go ahead and put it on there. You've got your little slap band, and it's a heart because you
How cool is
love
that? How cute is that?
quilting and you love your girlfriends. So it's a great present. This is going to be a great one that you can get for all your friends. So that is new because there's all different ones, but I love this one. That's by Gypsy Quilter. It's a brand new product that just
They
came
make
out.
a lot of cool stuff.
And
Is that it?
that is not it.
Oh.
These are up. However,
Those are the cutest.
they're not going to be ready until Friday because I had to order more. I have a couple that are ready totally. You're going to get 2 charm packs. It's 2.5 yards of fabric and the panel, and we showed you the sample last week.
Thank you, Secretary Mundy.
It's $81.99. It's on sale for $69 and some odd cents. This is on there. I have a limited supply of those. And the ghostly fabric. So what you see right there, it's $12.99 a yard. It's on sale for $10.39.
So that is gonna be, this is traditionally
That's it for me. I'm
All
going
right.
to leave. Michelle's got her curated projects to show you and the apron that she's wearing. These
Yes.
kits are ready. So this is going to be...
This is the new Kimber Bell dealer digital exclusive entitled "I Like to Party" apron,
I'll see you later.
and it was truly a really fun project. So this is what's coming up next on that. Let me take the apron off, and I can get that a little bit closer so you can see it.
Like sewn.
It was really a lot. It was nice. It was
50 and 30, and they're in order.
pretty
So
simple,
if you
but
look at 50
quite.
and 30,
So if you can see that now, yeah, it's really it's very nice. I always forget it's backwards. So this is the for this month.
right. Well, and that's why I grabbed the book.
So it's
'cause
been
it
a while
looks
since
little
I've done a
different out of the
curated
plastic.
project, and some of you generally really have missed them, as I have. So I had some fabric that I purchased with the intent of doing a curated class. I don't know, probably about a year ago, and this weekend I thought it's time. I'm going to do something really outstanding for the ladies. So this is the curated project. It is in the hoop. The whole thing is in the hoop. So there's some basic sewing involved in it, but it is an in the hoop wallet pattern. So there's 3 different fabrics. This is referred to as balloons, and then there's another one that's pink that's cupcakes, and then there's another one that's like a Ferris wheel. So I'm just working on getting this put up. The dates are on the calendar, but probably by this afternoon. There should be one. They're both on Mondays. I think one's on the 26th of September and one's on the 3rd of October. I'm not positive on that. But there are, isn't it fun? So the kits, I love the inside. So this has actually a little coin pocket, and all of the kits will have custom zipper tape and a custom zipper pull, but it's lined. The interior of the pocket is lined. And then with this one, I'm also in this kit, I also wanted to be able to show you how I get some of the results that I get. So in addition to the fabric that's in here, the kit also includes some of my favorite stabilizers that I use and why I use them. So the kit has all of the pieces pre-cut for you and labeled, has the stabilizer, has the bar clasp at the top, has the fabric, has the vinyl for the interior pocket, has the number 3 zipper and the number 3 zipper pull. So it's pretty complete. The kit's pretty complete. And then this morning, I had to make one for me too. So this morning I added to mine, and we won't be doing this in class, but you can actually get I'll show you, I'll let you know where to get them, that you can get these side clip things that go on the side here. Let me see if I open mine. Fits on the side here of the pocket, and that allows you to either add a wrist strap or in this case, a chain. Mainly, I use this for a small bag, and my iPhone will fit in this bag and it will close. So that's one of the nice things. So this is a very specific size. The supply list has a link to purchase the correct size pattern. This is an in the hoop pattern. It's by one of my favorite in the hoop wallet designers, and that's Teresa at Pretty in Stitches. But it comes in several sizes. So click the link that's in the supply list. In a minute, you'll be able. Everybody will get into a class. Don't worry. I already have 2 of them scheduled, and then you'll be able to sign up probably by this afternoon. And I will put you there. I will get you on the list, Rolo. But I don't want I hate it when anybody's disappointed. So I'll make sure that I can run it a third time. I can run it a fourth time if I have to. So nobody's going to be disappointed. But what I have to let you know is on the kits, this is going to be a little bit different. So the kit, when you buy the kit goes to me because I'm the one that pays for all the stuff to make the kit. It goes directly to me. I can't take a credit card on that anymore because the fees equal that I'm upside down in the kit because I don't charge you. I charge you what it costs me to put the kit together. So for kits, cash, check, Venmo, those are your only 3 ways of paying. PayPal charges me fees too, so cash, check, or Venmo. And then the kits are actually done and ready. There's 30 of them in the store, so right now there's equal 10 of each of the 3 different prints. And I'm just getting it listed on the website, the store website, as I was trying to get it done this morning before it started. But they are here. So I do, you can, I will put you on the list, Rollo. Love you, thank you, I'm not computer savvy. Okay. It's gonna be on the class will be on the A1 site, Miss Betty. Good. Cheryl's like, I have cash in hand. No worries. Really, guys, I love it that you love this as much as I do. And I hate it that anybody's disappointed. And trust me, when I bought fabric for this, I bought plenty so no one would be disappointed. I can run the class multiple times. I just have, I would just have to order more bars. And I have more bars at home, but it's good for now. And the kit is going to be $30 with an additional $6 if you want me to ship it to you somewhere. So just so you know. You're right. You don't see it on there, Heather, because I never got all the way done with that. I'll have it done probably by this afternoon. I think it should be that both of these days should be Mondays. I think one's the 26th of September and one's going to be the 3rd of October. But again, I know it's a Monday. So the other thing is the Software 101 class for the fall has been posted. You can go on the website and you can purchase that class. This is probably going to be the last time I do the 101 class live. It's going to be recorded for the future, for future classes, mainly because I'd like to move on to other stuff with software. So it's on there. It's going to start, I believe, September the 12th will be the first Monday. And in this session, the sessions are 10 weeks. So if you're not familiar, it is a 10-session Software 101 for PE Design 11 or Palette 11. It starts at the very beginning with a run-through of where all the tools are. And then with each class, we build on what we learned in the past class. So the requirement for you as an attendee, I love software and I have fun with software, but I am not a computer tech. If you can't figure it out on your computer, I can't figure it out either. So you must have basic computer skills to have any benefit out of this class. It's not a lot of computer skills, but if you tell me I have a blank screen, I'm going to have a blank face because I have no idea why you have a blank screen. So just note that those are in the description of the class. But that class went up this morning. So again, that should start on the 12th. It's going to be on Mondays. A couple of the classes are from 1 to 3 on a Monday. A couple of the classes are from 9 to 11 on Mondays. But they're always on Mondays. And there's a break. Corette, I'm going to say likely because it looks like I can type and press send. Probably you have to do more than that, Rollo. You have to be able to create file folders. You have to be able to move things into file folders, get them out of file folders. So we can get you up to speed on that, or somebody else in your family, I'm sure one of your kids can help you get up to speed on that. But that's not what I'm going to teach you in the software class. So anyway, you will be unavailable. Yes, I can. So for those of you that are making comments, I'm going to go through and read the comments. And if you said you want a kit, I am going to hold a kit. I'm going to probably send you an email with the picture so you can tell me which kit you want, which fabric you want. If you already talked to me like last week, I still have your name. So I know that you're going to have a kit, and some of you I will be reaching that always love the Disney curated classes. I will likely reach out to you with an email in the next few days so that I can get an idea, and I'm so excited that you guys have so much fun with this as much as I do. But I have to tell you that I do a wallet very similar to this. That's a sewing pattern. It's called one's the Roxy and one's the Rozzy. But this one goes together so amazingly perfect with the digitizing that you will be amazed that it is actually in the hoop. So, and frankly, so was I. But you have to make sure you get the right size. The kits are cut for a specific size of the pattern, and it will be in the class description when you sign up, as well as a link to go purchase the pattern. It's outside of the store. It's from a digitizer called Pretty in Stitches. And she just does amazing stuff with wallets. You know, the other thing is some of you may have noticed that one of the wallets I carry has a big Mickey Mouse applique face on the front. That's the same wallet. Instead of fabric, I just used vinyl and did an applique on it. So this wallet is not this is the end. This wallet is just the beginning of things that you can do as far as making wallets. So I'm going to call it good. Cora, let's see when we can get you in, because if you aren't in any of the first two classes, I have enough kits for the class cap for the first two classes. If I run another class after October 3rd, there will be kits for those. I have plenty of fabric to make kits, so don't worry about that. But I can't really hold a kit for you now if you can't sign up for the classes that are already on the schedule. But I'll put you down. I know that. So anyway, I am going to go to work. So I have the sample here in the store. It'll be up, and I promise I'll finish getting that up on Shopify. But again, please remember, for the kits, you cannot pay for the kit in the register at the store. The kits are cash, check, or Venmo. Those are the only three ways you can pay. And add an extra $6 if you need